Hi everyone, my name is Khan and today I'm back with another great review. Today we will review Password by Mariano Goni. If you like what you see, make sure to check it out at modernmagicians.com and of course let me know that you like the review by leaving a thumbs up on this video. That being said, let's jump straight into the review. So guys, let's get started with the review of Password. Today I'm not going to be able to show you performance as this one is really one of those effects that you really have to perform to a spectator, right? Also, this is an effect that consists of 5 different methods, meaning you can choose either to use one of them or you can just choose a method that fits that certain moment the best, right? I'm going to talk about all 5 methods and give you a quick idea of what they would look like, their advantages, disadvantages, so you have a rough idea of what they would look like. Before I go into the methods, let me go through a few general things about Password. A password is of course not a physical product. You will get a code that you will have to use to register at a website. Besides that, you will of course get the instructions that teaches you how everything works. So let's quickly talk about the instructional video. The instruction includes a few performances along with their explanations. You learn the system, you learn how to use the things behind the scenes. Of course, you are being walked through all 5 methods so you can decide which one to use. All in all, it was a good explanation. The only thing that I wish you saw more was like more close-up shots of the phone. Every now and then a few screenshots of the phone were like displayed. However, I wish that you'd see like constantly a phone screen next to Mariano. I think that everything that he said would be supported very well with visuals next to him. Of course, just an idea, you will still understand everything about the effect. Just a little thing that I wish was there. Now, in general, this effect is a video prediction effect, meaning you show a link to the spectator that they will click on in a moment. Before they do so, they have to select something. It can be a playing card, it can be a color, it can be a car brand, whatever it is. Once they have made a selection, the link that redirects you to a YouTube video just appears to be the perfect match to their selection. So that's basically the main concept of the trick. For this effect, you will have to make your own videos unless you want to use the videos that are already provided with this effect. There is, for example, this pretty cool idea of car brands where whichever car brand is named out, you will see that commercial according to that named car brand. It is a pretty cool thing. You can use it right out of the box. But of course, you can customize the whole thing, which is probably the thing that most of you want to do. For most of the methods, you will need to make more videos, meaning multiple outs. You can create up to 52 outs. However, you can even change that to 100 if you just contact Mariano. I believe he will help you with that. This, of course, needs a little bit of setup, but then just keep in mind this will be a one-time setup that you will be able to use pretty much forever. The whole thing is not an application, keep that in mind. It is a website that you will have to use. A little thing that I wish was better is the design of the website. And when I say the design of the website, I mean the part of the website that you see as a magician behind the scenes. In my opinion, it could be way more user-friendlier regarding the design. At the moment, it is like a long page with all the information put into it. It is not mobile friendly. You can still, of course, manage doing everything, but could be way better. Just a little thing I wanted to say, but won't really have a big effect on your performance. Before I go into the 5 methods, just a few more things. One of them is the link that you share to the spectator does not have to be on your Instagram account. You can have it on your Facebook, somewhere else, or you can even just type in the link in their address bar on their smartphone. So it does not have to utilize Instagram. I believe that's something a few of you were wondering about. Keep that in mind. Last but not least, one more thing that I would like to mention about the price of this effect. This costs $60. In my opinion, and really keep that in mind, in my opinion, it is a little overpriced. The reason I'm saying that is not because it's a bad trick whatsoever. I'm just comparing it to other magic apps on the market. And one specific app that I'm comparing it to is Inject. Some of you may be familiar with it. It is a very popular app amongst magicians, and that app costs $75. It is more expensive. However, you can do so much more with Inject. The comes with a list of effects. You can come up with your own effect. It really gives you a lot of freedom coming up with stuff. With this one, however, with Password, the main effect is just that video prediction. The only thing that you can change is, of course, what the prediction is. So keeping those things in mind, even though Password is $15 cheaper, I personally would not want to pay more than $40, maybe $45 for this. $60 is, in my opinion, a very high price, something that you have to consider for yourself. But now let's jump into the 5 methods / ways of performing it. So guys, let's talk about version 1. This one is the easiest amongst all 5 methods. With this one, you do not have to touch your spectator's phone, they can keep holding onto it. However, you will have to use your phone. I will say you won't use your phone in a secret way, meaning you will really openly show them your phone because you will have a motivation for doing so. I'm not going to go into in-depth details of why you are using your phone because I don't want to give away the secret. However, it won't be like using your phone in a way where they think there is something fishy going on, right? You will use your phone very openly, however, you will have motivation for doing so, and the secret will happen here. And also keep in mind, with this one, you can give the password out to the spectator before they even make a selection. So that's method 1. Version 2. This is my personal favorite. With this one, you do not need your own phone, you just have to hold on to the spectator's phone. Just like the first one, this is also very easy to perform and of course has that big advantage of you not using your own phone. Everything happens on your spectator's phone, you show them the locked link, you enter the password to redirect them to the YouTube video, and of course the link can again be given out before the selection is even made. So that's method 2. So version 3 is a little more difficult, and it's not difficult because you have to do a very difficult slide whatsoever. The difficult part of it, I'm not going to name it out, but it's something that some of you may already be very good at, some of you don't. This is really one of those versions that you have to see if it really fits you, right? The big advantage of this version is that you don't need your phone, and you do also not need to hold on to the spectator's phone. So everything is made by the spectators themselves. Just a very quick walkthrough of what really happens with this one. Like with the other versions too, you show them a link that is of course locked with a password. You have them select anything, it can be a car brand, whatever it is. And after that, you give them the password that they enter in. They open up the video and it just happens to be matching perfectly their named out thing. So that's method 3. Let's talk about version 4. With this one, you will show your spectator the link to the YouTube video. You will ask them if they can remember it. It's a long link. They will either say yes or no. Then you will ask that spectator, who is going to be your main spectator, to just stop someone, for example, on the street walking by, just to stop any random person. That person, again, you will ask if they can really remember the link, right? After that, you will ask that person to name out anything that you ask for, right? After that person answers your question, that person can continue walking or stay with you. In my opinion, it would be better if that person just continues walking, keep that in mind. And the magical part of the whole thing is basically that randomly chosen person by your main spectator, his or her selection just matches the video on the phone of the spectator. Right? So that's the effect. With this one, you do not need your phone. However, you have to hold on to the phone of your main spectator. And also, this effect will be mainly magical for your main spectator. So very powerful, however, still not my favorite method. But maybe it will be yours. And finally, the 5th version. This one is sort of a bonus because it is mainly thought for stage purposes. What's happening here is that you have your main spectator with you on stage along with the crowd in front of you. You will take your spectator's phone and show your audience a very, very long list of certain things. It can be animals, car brands, a mixture of that, like a very long list to choose a word from. Then you will just show the list to your spectator on stage and ask that person to pick one of the words. Once the spectator made a choice, you will ask all the people in front of you to click on the link on your Instagram or wherever it is, and when they click on the link and type in the password, which can be handed out before, they will see that your video matches the chosen word from that very, very long list. That's the effect. For this one, you will of course need to hold on to the phone of your spectator, and also you will need your phone. This time you will use it secretly, however, but not a very difficult thing to do. And one last thing I would like to mention about this fifth version is that the crowd will find the trick more amazing than the person on stage with you. That person will think it's a so-so effect. Keep that in mind. And these were all 5 versions. So guys, that was basically what I wanted to say about password. I don't really know how long this video has been. I really wanted to go through all 5 versions without giving away the secrets, but then I wanted you to be able to roughly imagine how the trick would look like. I really hope that I achieved that goal, right? So all in all, password, it's a pretty cool prediction effect that happens like on your spectator's phone. It is very, very clean, easy to use, 5 versions that you can choose from. You can just stick to one of them or just pick the one that fits that certain moment the best. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. In my opinion, the price is a little too high, but if you really think that this will fit your style, the price shouldn't be a problem for you. That's been said, that was the review for Password. I hope to see you next time.